Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy HerbMan. We're back, man, with a double hitter today. I had to go ahead and get Benzoin back in for the family. Something was wrong with the other upload that we did yesterday, man. So I wanted to make sure you guys get these particular herbs because, like I said, they're different. You probably never heard of a lot of them before. So you do your own research, man, to know what else is out there other than what they try to give us, man. So, uh, further ado, man, we're gonna go ahead, man, and do this episode of Herb of the Day. You guys ready? Let's go, man. So, our herb of the day, if you guys didn't see the video yesterday before it crashed or whatever it did, it was about benzoin, man. So let's see what we can find out about benzoin here. Let's see if we can share the screen. All right, so welcome, 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 man. Like I said, I'm your boy Herb Man, and this is a brand new episode of Herb of the Day, featuring our one and only man, featuring our one and only. I want to thank all of our subscribers, man. I want to thank all of you guys that are supporting the movement. Making Herb of the Day one of the most sought after herbal education programs on YouTube is our objective. So hopefully with you guys support and you guys are subscribing to the channel and hitting that little bell over there, man, so that you guys could hear all the notifications would definitely help us do that. Well, with 60 subscribers right now, we're brand new. And so hopefully we can get 100, man, before the month out. It's January the 4th. So you guys share the information to your people, especially to the youth. Hopefully we can do a hundred subscribers before the month out. If we can do that, man, trust me, I'll have something for you guys very special. And I appreciate all the love thus far, man. So what we got here, we got benzoin, okay? And the common name for benzoin is gum benzoin, okay? And the scientific name is Styrax benzoin. And the most common part used is this particular herb here is the gum, okay? The gum or resin. A lot of people call it gum, but another word for it could be the resin off of the tree, okay? Now, what are some of the actions that benzoin has? We see that it has an astringent action. And we know that that is a herb that helps constrict muscles and tissues in the body, okay, or helps contract, okay. And it also is a carminative, and we know that that is a herb that helps expel gas from the intestines and the stomach. It is also has expectorant actions, and an expectorant is an herb that helps um, uh, get rid of mucus, so to speak, especially in the respiratory system. It helps you cough up mucus. All right, and it also has preservative actions, which helps preserve and keep in good condition. And it also has a genito-urinary antiseptic action. And an antiseptic is an herb that fights off and prevents microorganisms. In this particular case, in the genito-urinary tract. Okay, and it also acts as a antifungal. And most of the time, when we see antifungal, that means it can work very good as a topical application. Now, in some severe situations, you may be able to take an antifungal internally, but for the most part, is a topical application. And it says it stimulates phagocytes, and so phagocytes are basically cells that absorb other bacteria and other small cells and particles within the body. All right. Now, what are some of the uses of benzoin? We see that it is used for chronic bronchitis, and that's because of the expectorant action, right? It is used for coughs, again, affections in the respiratory organs, um, and so that's a really good thing, and that's pretty much because of the astringent and expectorant action. It is used also as mouth ulcers for mouth ulcers as a mouthwash, and pretty much you can make a tincture. You do 2 drops of glass of water, and that'll help with mouth ulcers. And that's because it has an antifungal and astringent and antiseptic properties there. So that's very good for that. It has also been used to for infective cystitis. Tears used as incense. Okay, and tinctures in dentistry for oral herpes and candida, and as an anti-inflammatory after extraction. So this has also been used in dentistry, and that just lets you know how powerful some of these herbs are. And that's why it's so important for us to understand them and really get to know them and really do the research on them, because they have so many different medicinal values to us. Is just ridiculous. All right, now what are some of the recommended ways to do this? Now, when we're dealing a lot with gums and resins, it's always going to be good to try to make a tincture out of those. And another factor to learning herbs is that a lot of herbs, you don't have to infuse and boil everything. Some herbs are best suited for tinctures. And I will say that again. Some herbs are best suited. You get the most medicinal value, the most potency out of it when you can create it in a tincture format. Okay, so let's remember that as we move forward and as we start learning some of these herbs. Now, this is a tincture benzoin, and it's saying you can do 5 to 15 drops of it in water. And it also gives you an ingredient of Whitfield's ointment for the Friar's balsam, and you can just look up Friar's balsam to see exactly what that is. And it's basically a blend or a salve or something like that that you can kind of use. Now you can also use it as a poultice. Now this is probably where the balsam comes in to play for supporting ulcers and wounds. All right, and it also has been used as aromatherapy, um, because this is also been used in essential oils. Okay, 3 to 5 drops in. Might have stopped there, but 3 to 5 drops in hot water, and you can do it as aromatherapy as well for the cost. Okay, um, and another format, like I said again, is because it's been used as a gum. You can also get it in the essential oil format. Okay, so a lot of these herbs and a lot of these particular things that we want to learn has so many different ways to concoct them to be administered. And so again, it's very important for us to learn the different ways to use the herbs. And when you get that benzoil or that benzoin oil, then that's when you can couple with a coupled with what I would say a carrier oil, something like jojoba or something like a coconut or an almond oil that's good for the skin as well. It's very sensitive to the skin, and also too that promotes skin health. If you can blend that with benzoin oil, then that would be very good for trying to use it for skin wounds like cuts and wounds and things of that nature, because benzoin oil is very good for cuts and wounds. And so that's why we got skin up there. It's also been used for acne. Now, when we're talking about the lungs, we also know bronchitis, chest congestion, chest pain, cold. When we're talking about other skin issues like eczema, you can try that for eczema. When we're talking about oral issues, we're talking about things like gingivitis, herpes zoster. We're talking about phlegm in the chest. It's also been used for urinary tract infections. I mean, this thing goes a long way. But again, you guys want to do your research on it and want to make sure that you are using the products that you need for the situation that you have. But again, you need to learn these herbs because, like I said to you guys, man, they have so many medicinal values for us that is not even funny, man. And so, hey, I appreciate all you guys. I want you guys to always stay connected to the family, man. We're always going to be here for you. Spread the word that this free online herbal education site is on YouTube. Let's blow the channel up for 2019, man. And I appreciate all the love thus far. And like I said, man, you know, uh, there's nothing we can do but just try to help each other. And the best way to do it is to continue to spread the good news, man. So this has been your episode of Herb of the Day. I'm your homie, man, HerbMan, man. I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And until next time, man, peace.